Hey guys, it's X here in the Fire Stingray on the course Fire Field in this, the 15th installment of the Race A Day series. So it's finally here, the final race of Race A Day, the last video. And I say last, but it's not necessarily the last. I do intend to continue this in other seasons at some undetermined point in the future, but who knows how long that'll be, and who knows if it will actually happen. So we'll look at this video and kind of wonder, won't we? Is this going to be the last Race A Day video? Who knows? And Race A Day is something that's actually kind of close to me because, well, this has been like my least popular series on YouTube. It has, as far as the numbers are concerned. This video is the least popular series, but it's one of the ones that I've had the most fun with, and that's for a number of reasons. I can't even begin to list the reasons. Like all of them. I only have time to mention a few, and I can't even gather my thoughts well enough to think of all the that guy just hit a mine. That was awesome. One of the ones being, this is F-Zero, and I love playing F-Zero. I normally don't use save states in video games, but because Race A Day kind of necessitated the use of save states, I used save states here, and it was fun to do it because it allowed me to get through the game faster than I would have if I had just played it normally. And it allowed me to produce better races and things like that. So when I was younger, I never actually beat F-Zero, so this is my first time actually doing it, and this is fun. In fact, I don't think I've ever seen the course Fire Field until now. I could be wrong about that, I just might not remember. But I really think this is my first time seeing the course Fire Field. And I did a lot of practice runs before I was actually able to get to this point in Fire Field, but that's not the point. The point is I loved playing through F-Zero with the Race A Day series. I did. And another of the reasons that Race A Day makes me happy, one of the reasons that I'm happy with Race A Day as a series, even though it's not the most popular, is the community that's formed around it. Everybody, the laughs that I've had just watching everybody's videos has been amazing. You're watching an F-Zero video, and especially me when I'm going through all of the video responses and I'm watching through them, you see the same course over and over again, but every person brings their own spin to it, and sometimes something hilarious will happen that you just won't expect, that it'll just come out of left field. And I forget whose video this is, and I'm sorry about this because I've watched so many, but like when I think it was Captain Falcon. No, was it Captain Falcon? Or was it the green car? I don't know. One car just like committed suicide in one of the videos that I was watching. He just takes the ramp and zooms straight off to the left into the city or into the backdrop, whichever was on whichever stage it was. I laughed so hard at that, especially because that person did a replay of it, like an instant replay. Oh my god, that was hilarious. I think it was Sky Lesson, but I'm sorry if that's not who it was. Anyway, the point is, there's lots of moments like that. The laughs have been the best thing because and they just sneak up on you too when you're not expecting them. I didn't think F-Zero was a game that could produce that kind of thing, and that just goes to show you that you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't take anything and look at it and make a judgment about it for what it is, because anything, especially F-Zero, can surprise you. And this goes for books, this goes for movies, this goes for people. You can be surprised. It's just, I don't know, I've seen this sort of thing so many times where you can be pleasantly surprised by the things that you just don't expect, in places you just don't expect to find it. And when that happens, it's one of the wow, I really got into a bumper fight with that guy. It's just one of the most amazing things. Anyway, I'm really pleased with how the Race A Day project turned out. Speaking of projects and the community, the little community that has formed around Race A Day has decided to call themselves Play Unity, and I love that name. Bam. Final lap finished, first place. So they decided to call themselves Play Unity, and I love that name. That is an awesome name. It just... the word Play Unity, is everything that I have tried to create with the Race A Day project. This is a single-player game, but we've very much turned it into a multiplayer experience with this. We're playing, it's all about Unity, and these guys... I didn't expect anything to come of Race A Day. I didn't go into it expecting anything. I expected video responses, but I didn't expect this community to form and be so solid. the Play Unity community, that's fun to say, the Play Unity community, they stick together. Like, now that Race A Day is done, they've got something going on called the Play Unity Project. And with that, they're playing every weekend. I'm going to go ahead and link you guys to Xenofire's channel, because Xenofire has been doing the recaps, he's been doing the scorekeeping and all that stuff, and I think he was one of the ones who started the Play Unity project. So I think it was like him, Kelsey, Long Drink, and some others. So I'm gonna go ahead and link to Xenofire's channel in the video description of this one. Go there, check that out, because he's gonna have a video response. I'm positive he's gonna have a video response too. Here, Firefield, with the scores to this race. And again, this whole thing was not about keeping score, but it's fun to have him do that, and he does a very good job of working with everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and link you to that. Race Day is now officially over. I'd like to thank everybody for participating, and those of you who have watched, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to getting back into some of my more regular stuff. Just a bit of a sneak peek. We've got well, actually, I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say what's coming up, actually. But I think you guys will be pleasantly surprised. In any case, it's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of weird to be ending Race A Day. I liked having it around. So we'll see what happens. As I encounter more games in the future, maybe some will be racing games, maybe something will spark up my interest enough to start the next Race A Day series. No telling when that'll be, or if that'll be, but again, thanks everybody for your participation with your video responses, for forming the community, for just watching along, for laughing, for your comments, and just in general for this. I mean, I know I'm the one who started the Race A Day thing, but it was you guys who made it what it is. It really is. I know that sounds corny, I know that sounds cheesy. It sounds like somebody giving a community type speech or whatever, trying to say what the audience wants to hear, but no, I mean that. I mean, I started Race A Day, but Race A Day is what it is because of you guys. So, let's look forward to the future, and let's get back rolling into some normal YouTube stuff. Alright, so thanks a lot for coming, everybody. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for participating. And I'll see you guys next time.